Morning, guys. Welcome to another daily edition of my barber vlog. Today is Saturday, March 16th. Woke up early this morning. Got a little league game at 8 a.m. Go catch my granddaughter playing some softball, but the game got canceled. It rained all last night. So, drop off my lady and I'm on my way back to work right now. I'm gonna go open up the shop and get started up, and let's see what we can get into today, guys. Hey, today, guys, let's talk about fades. Last night I had some good comments on my vlog from 2 days ago when we were just discussing comb overs, and today let's discuss fades. Same thing with fades. You know, there's so many variables to a fade, and we'll get into this as the day goes on. All right, guys. You guys know as well as I know that there's a lot of variables to fades. You know, that a person comes in and sometimes it asks for a fade, and a fade to me is a zero faded up from a 0 to, you know, whatever number it is on top that they want. That's me personally. But sometimes when a customer comes in and asks for a fade, I make sure that is what they want. Because if they want sideburns, then I know they don't want a fade. If they don't want sideburns, but they want hair on the side, then I know they want a tapered. So a lot of times you have to decipher what it is your customer wants. And those are the very questions that you need to learn to ask your customer so that you know what kind of haircut he or she wants nowadays. But yes, we'll get back with that in a little bit, all right? So when somebody sits in my chair, the first thing I ask them is, what kind of fade do you want? Is it going to be a 0 fade? Do you want a 1 fade? Because a 1 fade to me is a regular haircut, and that's not even a fade, but people don't know the difference. So if they want a 0 fade, first thing I tell them, do you know that a 0 fade is bald on the bottom? And I would say half of the time, the person doesn't even know that it's bald on the bottom. You know, they don't know that they're going to be complete 0 on the bottom, shaved down to the bottom, and faded up. They don't even know that. They're thinking that a fade has sideburns, you know. So you, like I said before, you got to let your customer understand, make them understand what the difference is in your style of hair cutting. Because in my style of hair cutting, when a person asks for a fade is a 0. So I always try to make it clear to them. Then I realized that, you know, once I ask my certain questions, the next question is, first question is, you know that first statement that I make to them is, you know that a fade is bald on the bottom. Once they know that, then I'm going to ask them, if you don't want a bald on the bottom, do you want hair on the sides? If you want hair on the sides with no sideburns, then I know they want a taper. Again, you have to decipher. You have to let them know, figure out for them what they want. You know, until you get to know that customer and they become a regular customer, it's always going to be like that. So you got to work with your customer, talk to them so that they know what exactly it is that they're going to be wanting. So when a parent brings in a kid and they want a 0, first question to the parent is, do you want a bald on the bottom? If they say no, then I know that they don't want a fade. They probably want a regular. Do you want sideburns on the sides? If they want sideburns, then it's a regular haircut. If they don't want sideburns, then I know it's a taper. That's my method of finding out if they really, really want to fade. Once I realize that they know that they want the 0, then I proceed to take off the bottom and start fading it up. Me, myself, personally, I'll fade anybody. I'll fade a youngster. I have a couple of 1.5-year-olds that come in and get 0s, and I shave them with a little shaving machine. It's just a preference of how comfortable you get. Once you get good and better and faster, then you won't mind doing little kids. To me, I prefer doing a fade, a 0 fade, than a taper on a little youngster. Just seems like it's easier to me, you know what I mean? Once you get down to the 0, once you realize that the person actually wants a 0, then you have to proceed to find out what they want on the top. And the way I do it is, if they want a clip on top, then what I do is I do the top first, and then I fade out the sides. But if they want scissors on top, which is a comb over or even slick back, then I do the scissors last. I do the fade first and scissors last, and I adjust that. That's my method of doing fades. Well, it's the end of the day. Started off super slow today. I mean, it was 10:30 in the morning, and I left because it was so slow. Went to the house for a little while, and got the call that it was starting to get busy again. So hurried back over, and damn, it was nonstop ever since then. So it turned out to be a really good day after all. Just getting done right here. I'm gonna head home. You know, we were talking about the fades earlier, and it was a good topic. And as I was doing a couple of more fades today, did a couple of youngster fades. I had one kid come in today, and he wanted a razor fade, actual with a straight razor. So I thought that was really interesting. He was only like 11 years old, so I gave it to him, you know, and he really enjoys the straight razor. So it's good to see the little youngsters out there enjoying some of the old school skills that we still provide here. So when somebody comes in like that, you know, it's that extra feeling that you get when you get that hot lather on your neck, you know, and it's the truth, you know, it feels great. And you know, that little youngster, when you put the hot lather on his neck and on the sides of his head, when you're giving him that razor fade, he just, like, little kid was melting in the chair. He loved it. I know he's gonna come back and he's gonna keep wanting that razor fade, but that's all good. That's what we're here for. So it's the end of the day right now. I'm gonna head home. Tomorrow's Sunday. Tomorrow is swap meet day again. So in the morning I'll be heading over there. I got a new drone I haven't told you guys about yet. I got a Phantom 3 SE, the standard edition. So it's cool. I flew. That's why I left work earlier, because I went home to try it out. I want to see if I could fly it. And I flew it, put it up in the air, brought it down, and went back to work. But right now I'm probably gonna go back home, and I'm gonna try it out again. I want to get that thing up in the air. That thing has an awesome camera. I can't wait to put some footage on some of my vlogs for you guys. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks for coming by and always listening to my vlogs. If you like my channel, please subscribe. You guys have any questions, any comments? I want to see everybody get involved in my vlogs. If, you know, like today we're talking about fades. I mean, I loved it the other day when we were talking about comb overs. I got a big response on that. I love it. Any questions? You guys want to know how I do my stuff? How I do it? Any question you guys got? Lay it on me. I'll answer anything. I'm here to help out. That's what I do. I love to educate, and that's the main reason why I have my channel, because I want to educate all the barbers out there, make them all good barbers, master barbers. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.